Folsom Field in Boulder. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jayhawks offense has the ball first today. There's the talented Isaiah Marshall. This quarterback, one of the best in the country, but boy, does he face a stiff challenge with a stingy unit on the other side. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. So Colorado's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's changing the play. On the ground, it's Young. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Ripped off 7 on that last one. Now looking at 2nd and inches. Lewis. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Caught. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
The give to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd down from the gun, Lewis. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Buffaloes are flying down the field. On the ground, it's Bellamy. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to the running game. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Back to the ground game on the left. He's got enough. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback signaling to his guys.
Check. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Ready, go.
They'll run it. It's Young. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Just smothered on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back.
Touchdown, Bucks! First points of the day are on the board. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for an alley. Keeps it and gets the first down. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Straight ahead, it's Dupree. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The give. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around him doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Lewis on the play action. Rush right in his face. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing. Lewis. Works the middle of the field.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Unloads to the wideout. Left side, it's Danzy. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Lewis to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 3rd and long right here. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can...
And he's in! Touchdown, Colorado! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Deep in the end zone, it's Parker. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Sells to fake. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Cook. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Jayhawks want to crank the tempo.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Sets his feet. It's Marshall. Left side is Thurman. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
That is such a nice example of the defense reading and reacting and locating the football on the sweep play. They weren't fooled at all. They knew they were trying to go to the outside. They got leverage, corralled the back, got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second and long here. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Way off target there.
Well, and most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics. You can tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Play action with Lewis. Under pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Turns it upfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lewis. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34.
14. Go.
Lewis wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Kansas.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. One more snap coming before halftime. On the run, it's Young. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans, taking on the number 5 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Hawkeyes in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. And now back to your game in Boulder. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Round and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. This home crowd is fueling their running game every single time the running back gets the rock. They are going crazy. The ground game has been good, and they're going to continue to ride the momentum of this home crowd.
Thanks, Holly. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here's Lewis to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's dropped.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Throwing, Lewis. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air again, Lewis. Fires to the tight end. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Young. Powers through the defender. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. This could end up being the biggest drive of the game. Now 21-0. You have to keep it from getting out of hand. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Working that left side now.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The run inside. It's Dupree. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Marshall. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
He's past the sticks. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Lewis. On the move. On the move, he fires. Makes the catch. It's Young. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Buffaloes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll give it on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss, get it together.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. The give on 4th. Hard running there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for room, it's Young. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
That kicker needed to club up. Unfortunately, the ball hits the crossbar.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, it's Marshall. This one's complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Keeps it himself. Maybe some room here. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This game is all but decided. Gives us a second to take a peek at the projected playoff bracket as we reach Week 10 of the season. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They want to throw it. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Finds his target down the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Gonna run it. It's Young. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
14. Ready, go.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped in his tracks. He got... I think it'll be 2nd and 10. After the run, now to throw. Nearly intercepted.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Kansas offense returns to the field. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Play action on first down. Moving to his left. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly. To the air. It's Marshall. Oh, pressure's coming. He's going to run it. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Snapped on fourth down. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back. This offense has it with really good field position. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Quickly out to the tight end. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide left, it's Cook. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Jayhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor.
A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
He'll take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Jayhawks!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the fourth quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's...
Going downfield for the big play. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Look out! Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Dupree. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting